What made you come to India and start, train with Paul? I know you were here last year as well.
Yeah, I'm actually a quarter Indian myself. My mum's half Indian, so it's always been in my blood to be fair, although I don't look it.
What aspects of your game did you work on while you were here?
Playing spin was a big aspect of my game. I thought it was something I could really benefit from playing in the wickets out here, and a lot of different variety in bowlers as well, which isn't something you see as much in the UK.
And what sort of challenges did you face coming here? Different conditions.
Yeah, a lot of dry conditions. As I say, the variation of bowlers, like the spinners, you get many different actions, so you're just trying to watch out the hand, pick it a bit more, learning different defensive techniques and stuff like that.
You had practiced last year at the academy,
Yeah.
and what were your views on the coaches, the facilities? Just generally everything, the pitches.
Yeah. Last year I came out here, trained with the academy and stuff. Paul was a quality coach, there was a lot of coaches around him as well. Some of the best net bowlers that I've faced, especially. It was really good. The pitches were perfect, like perfect for my game. Really good coaching, really helped in different aspects of my game.
How did Cricketgraph introduce you to this mentoring program with Paul? And how did it catch your interest on Instagram, or I don't know where you saw this?
Yeah. I kind of just went through the online process, messaged Cricketgraph, wanted to see what Paul's availability was because I knew about him from last year, and I just got in touch with Cricket Mentoring, I think it was, and then went from there.
Yeah. So let's talk a bit about your injury and your ACL. You have your scar there, from, like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
So, how did that happen? How did you get out of it? How long did it take? Because injuries are part and parcel of any sportsman's journey, and I think overcoming them is the most important thing.
Massively, yeah. I did it during the football warm-up, funny enough, for cricket. As soon as it went, I knew something was wrong. Got an MRI scan, got told that I'd done my ACL, probably going to need surgery on it. So at the time I was absolutely gutted. I've never really been through injury before. But I got explained, got through surgery, had physios, had strength and conditioning work. It's like a long winter, a lot of hard work, but thankfully I'm through the other side now and hopefully I'll push on.
A lot of this has happened during the lockdown, you were saying.
Yeah.
How did you work on this during the lockdown? Without the gyms, without the physiotherapy available, how did you do it?
Yeah, my strength and conditioning coach is great. I made use of the best situations I could. I didn't have any weights or anything like that, so it was all body weight stuff. As much running as I could have done. That's about it really. Squats, lunges, just compound stuff like that.
Yeah. Josh, just a quick recap on your time this season, this year, your sessions that you've had this year with Paul, and a quick message to other cricketers and other youngsters who are probably stuck at home during the pandemic, other sports persons who've not been able to get out of their house and train. Just a quick message to them, how to keep themselves going, how to keep themselves focused.
Yeah, do as much as you can. Make sure that you're not making excuses just because there's a pandemic around. Everyone's in a tough place at the moment, but if you can do your best all the times, then that's all you can ask for.
And just a quick thing about your 12 sessions this year, how they were, and did you enjoy it? Would you come back?
Yeah, no, I honestly loved it. I think I came here with quite a few technical issues that I thought needed fixing, and that's why I came here. There's been quality in the coaching around it. It's been perfect. It's been perfect for my game, and I really think I've come out a lot better for it.
Hi Paul, how was your experience working with Josh?
Look, Josh, he came to me probably a couple of years back when him and probably Lewis came with him. So he was pretty much raw at that time. I wasn't tinkering much with his technique because he was a lot of work in progress back then. But right now that he's come through Cricketgraph, that we had these sessions, he was obviously much better. But there were a few faults which I being a batting consultant with Cricketgraph, with Home Ground Cricket Academy, where I sort of noticed those. And to his credit, he's someone who grasps things really well. He's someone who's ready to change his game under the cloud. That I'm not tinkering a lot with his technique, and there was this relation between him and me, like a coach and a student kind of a relation, which really bonded over the sessions that we had. And first I got to know him, made him comfortable, and then once he had that confidence in me that I wouldn't tinker a lot with his batting, because knowing what to say is not as important as knowing how much to say. So that is also a very important thing which I tried and conveyed to Josh, that we'll keep his natural technique, his natural game plan, and suitably around that we tinkered a bit and we touched upon a few aspects that which we thought that were necessary to touch upon.
So what sort of technical issues did you all work on, and what sort of things did you touch on with Josh?
It was a few with his balance, his alignment, his backlift that we try to touch upon, his distance in his feet, just to be a little technical, his head position, because I'm someone who's very big on keeping your head position correct. Then sort of, I'm a coach who, or a batting consultant who will try and make your setup alright, and then, the natural flair, the natural characteristics of the batsman takes over. So, having said that, I need to keep in mind that he comes from a different place. He needs to obviously go back and grind it out in his English conditions. But we try to keep that box limited. We try to inculcate a few shots where he could take on spinners, because his game plan for spinners was just probably block, survive. So we sort of got that in his head that spinners are such a faculty where you need to put some sort of pressure under them. Then you get a lot of scoring opportunities coming your way. So as a coach, I had to keep in mind that he comes from a place which is completely different from ours. The conditions are completely different. But yeah, having played new ball over the years, over 20-25 years, I've played top level of cricket. So I know what kind of a technique, what kind of a foundation you need to survive, irrespective if you're playing here or even in England. So those kind of things, we try to touch upon. My team and me at Homeground Cricket Academy, you've been part of this, and we are big on conditions. We've been extremely big with my team, Antariksh, Deepak, Gautam. We are really, and all the groundsmen over here, we are really big on giving the A grade facilities in terms of pitches, in terms of coaches, in terms of facilities that are needed for a batsman, for a bowler to excel in this game. Because suburban cricketers at times are very unlucky. Grounds over here are not on par with what say a Cricket Club of India or a DY Party or a Wankhede Stadium would offer. So having played cricket at the highest level, I always was really big on giving good conditions, good pitches, because I am a firm believer that good pitches will give you good cricketers. So having said that, once I gave my name to this academy, I joined this Homeground Cricket Academy. My partner was very cooperative on that front. So I never had any restrictions. I had a free hand where I was given the responsibility of taking the pitches higher up. And I can completely understand how Josh, being a hungry cricketer, being a young cricketer, is hungry for those good pitches, good net bowlers, good conditions, good guidance, to excel, to take that one step forward. We've got a lot of IPL teams, IPL players having practice at our facilities. Kolkata Knight Riders has come here, and probably 7 or 10 times they've had their camps here. I myself train a lot of aspiring IPL Ranji Trophy cricketers. So a current crop of A division batsmen are with me. So that's all credit to my expertise, my team's expertise. But Homeground Cricket Academy, the facilities have a huge role in playing that.